Hey guys, this is Pierre again. I'm here with author Stephen Riley. Good morning, Stephen,
Good morning.
or good afternoon to you since
Yeah,
you're
well,
in.
it's in Northern Ireland. Yeah, it's late afternoon. Yeah.
So, hey, we wanted to do a real quick recording and talk about a show that Stephen produced back, was it in 1990, I believe?
Yeah, it was broadcast in February 1990. Yeah.
And the old boys. And I've been looking for this snippet. Of course, the new boys from the NFB is up online and we can all see it. But I've actually been looking for the old boys forever and I could never find it. So maybe, Stephen, if you talk, why?
Mhm. Well, it was the old boys. First of all, I produced regionally, right? So there are X number of regions. That's CBC in Canada, television. Sorry, broadcast regions. I produced television programming, current affairs television programming, and the old boys. Um, was broadcast, as I say, in February 1990. Now, the protocol for maintaining recordings of programming varied somewhat in the regions. The CBC hasn't always had its act together. If anybody ever wondered, I can tell you that's true. They didn't always have their act together, or we, I should say, the we. Um, but the old boys title came as a result of the National Film Board, at least the title did, from the National Film Board documentary that had been done a few years earlier called The New Boys.
Are
And The New
you
Boys, you might recall, Pierre, the New Boys dealt with uh, the first St. John's School in Selkirk, or outside Selkirk. And it
sure?
was all about what happened, the trips they went on, the snowshoeing, and the religious background and stuff like that. I call
Well,
mine
you
the
forget you
hmm?
forget I starred in the New Boys. I
Aha.
was I was highlighted in
Of
various
course.
places in the New
That's
Boys.
yeah,
So
that's
I
right.
I
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
served forage.
They still talk about you in Hollywood when they talk about missed opportunities.
I build a
Um,
canoe.
yeah,
I did
yeah,
everything. I did it all.
yeah. Well,
Anyway,
we called the old boys because one of the old boys themselves, Ted Spear, has said to me during an interview that I had done in 1977, said to me, Stephen, wait till the boys grow up and they have some basis of maturity to look back on it with that perspective. So I thought, well, okay, I'll go ahead and talk to the old boys when the guys are 35, 40, or whatever they were. So that's why we called it the old boys.
well, you had I know. Did you talk to Hugh Perry?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We interviewed Hugh Perry and I think we interviewed about, well, we interviewed maybe 12. We didn't use all the interviews, 12 old boys. We didn't use all of them. We might have used 10 or 11. As happens, you edit this and edit that. So,
Sure, sure. I
yeah,
mean, I never got a call from CBC Winnipeg
no, no.
on this one. I
Yeah,
mean, given
yeah,
my role in the New
yeah,
Boys, I'm
yeah.
very
Well, when we were
disappointed.
doing the research into who had appeared in the old boys, your name came up and we just crossed it off.
Oh, cool. Thanks. Thanks. My 5 minutes of fame. So anyway, you can't find this online mainly because the technology at the time, there was really the CBC regions didn't have their act together in terms of archiving and
Yeah.
it fell into the bucket of do not archive
I
or
suppose that might have happened. I can't say that had to what happened for sure, because um, I was quite active in in forming the policies that should be used at CBC for maintaining old programming because it was helter skelter. So there may very well be, but it wasn't national. It was a regional program. They didn't see it in Ottawa or Vancouver or anything like that. So it very well might be that by contacting the responsible individual at CBC Manitoba in Winnipeg, that the library there, the librarian or whatever her name is now, I don't know. I mean, the title it might have changed. Who knows?
it
And
might be
tell her,
original.
yeah, here's the date, here's the name of the program. I believe I still even have the number. The CBC, had numbers for each of the programs. just by giving that to them, it may all be solved in a matter of seconds. Maybe I could, I could do that
Yeah, well, and then we'll all put it up on the web and, you know, it'll show up in a
with
million other
permission.
videos
Yeah, you'd
with
have to have
permission.
permission. Yeah. Oh,
Surely you
Not
jest.
CBC's permission. I don't care about the CBC. Well, I do care about them, but I'm no longer attached. But yeah, with permission, but my permission, my personal permission.
Okay, okay. Didn't you sign that away though as a CBC producer? I mean, you usually, I would, as a lawyer, I might say that's work product that you sign to your employer, but I don't know Canadian law.
Well, we can make it work.
You can always make it work. Anyway, thanks,
You're
Stephen,
welcome.
and we'll be doing more of these snippets about different areas of God's paddlers in the future. Thank you. Bye.
Good.